Okay, we're live right now. Welcome to Everyday Talk 24/7 live presentation. A little bit off, had a little problems with getting computer squared away, and but we're live streaming right now. And the reason I'm doing this is just now past 11:06, and 11:06 we have the spring equinox. And the spring equinox is when the sun passes directly over the equator at the precise moment of 11:06. And what that means is that spring is beginning in the northern hemisphere and autumn is beginning in the southern hemisphere. And God is continuing to keep his promise that he made back in Genesis that seasons and seed time will continue until the earth is done. And that's a huge blessing to us. It's a place of security for us. It's where our hope is. We don't have to worry about things going on in the world, the promises about things being ending and the season stopping and all that. They will continue right until the time that God is finished with this place. So that's a confidence that we have. And it just brings me great joy to see God being faithful to us all the time. So that's what I wanted to tell you tonight. I'm not seeing anyone getting on right now. And it may be the other problem I have with I couldn't get the live stream going. So maybe that's the function. So if you're catching this later, my apologies, because I really wanted to go have a live presentation tonight. But in Lord's providence, it didn't happen. So thank you for being here. And again, Lord willing, we'll see you soon. You have a great evening. Good night. Oops, somebody's there. Somebody there? Finally, after all this time, I had a major mix-up tonight, so if you're just now getting on, my apologies. Didn't mean to miss it, but I'm glad that someone is there. If you could just let me know. You don't have to say who you are, but just let me know that you're on, and I can keep talking. I didn't think anybody was going to be on, but we've got that. Oh, okay, finally, Natalia, great. I had some problem with the live stream and going live, so right now this is all we're getting. But the reason I'm on tonight is because tonight at 11:06, just a few minutes ago, the Earth crossed directly over the equator and shined directly on it, so it wasn't going left or right. We got the full blast right on the equator as it heads north, in terms of our terms, towards the Arctic Circle. That means that autumn is beginning in the southern hemisphere, people in Australia and people in the south, but spring is beginning in the northern hemisphere. And that's something that is really, really special because it means that God is keeping his word. In Genesis 8, he promised that seed time and harvest will continue until he's done with this place. So don't let anybody mess you up or scare you about seasons ending and those kinds of things. As long as there's an earth, there's going to be these seasons. And we see that promise of God repeated to us with the rainbow. That's God's precious promise to us. He's not going to destroy the earth again by fire. That's such a blessed thing that he's doing. So I just wanted to communicate that tonight because it's a very special time for me because it's just this daily reminder, this seasonal reminder 4 times a year of God keeping his faithful promise to us. And that's, wow, it's such a beautiful reminder. So that's why I wanted to communicate to you. If you have any thoughts or questions or things, please type those in. Natalia, thank you for being here. Susie, I think you were on, so thank you so much for that. But I'll wait just a little bit longer. If anybody has a question, just type that. Again, I apologize for not getting the live stream up, but for some reason there was a glitch and I just couldn't get it going. So, but if you have any thoughts or questions, now's the time to type them in. If not, that's cool too. Okay. Yes, okay. Anya's celebrating something. I'm not sure what that is, but thank you for being here. Anyone else? I don't want to keep you, but okay. Well, thanks for joining us again. Sorry I couldn't get it going at 11, but just couldn't make it happen. But again, really, really special with the spring equinox, God being faithful. And now the sun is past the equator and starting to head north. So we're going to get warmer in the northern parts. I forgot somebody try and type a question. I can hang on for a question. Question coming. Oh, hang on just a minute. Yeah, it's getting warmer in the north. Okay. All right. Well, someone's checking out. Warmer in the north, and it's going to be cooler in the south. So if you're south of the equator, it's going to be autumn, and you're going to look forward to winter. If you're north of the equator, then it's going to get warmer. And that's God just being faithful. So it's not just random. It's something we can really, really be thankful for. That's why I wanted to say, again, my apologies for not being able to get things going right at 11 o'clock. But thanks to all of you who are checking in now and checking in later. But don't make light of the fact God is faithfully keeping his promises. What a special blessing that is to all of us. Let's see. Anya says, I'm looking forward to spring. I am looking forward to spring. And that spring is really, really cool because it's just a time of renewal. And the solar eclipse, I'm looking forward to that. Although I was really fortunate because when we had the one in 2017, it went right over my house in Spartanburg, and I'll show pictures of that when the solar eclipse comes up. It's got the ring of fire and everything. But yeah, but again, just wonderful things of God's promises to us and Him taking care of us. Yeah, Susie, I was sorry for that bad connection. I did something really, I don't know what happened, but anyway, glad you're checked in. Again, all of you who are checking on now, thank you so much. It's just a blessing to be able to talk with you, and those of you who catch it later, thank you for checking in too. Remember God's faithfulness. Celebrate the beauty of this eclipse. The beauty of this equinox, the eclipse when it comes here. But the equinox, a sign of God's covenant faithfulness. And that's something you can look at, rejoice in, and know that you serve a faithful God. And with that, I'll drop out. And again, thank all of you for checking in and the questions. Lord bless you, and we'll talk to you soon. Good night. Yeah, Susie, you mentioned about the eclipse on the 8th. Yep, there's a lot of stuff on that. But again, I'll have a video on that. I'll show you some of the photos I got of the other one. You have a great evening. Thank you all so much. Good night.